How are you today? It's such a beautiful afternoon here in Perth. I am just in my garden because I've just been all day. So it's a really good spot to just actually jump online and do this live for you guys. So tell me, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing since our challenge? I hope you have been able to watch the videos that relate to the challenge, because this video is going to be related to everything that you learned in the challenge. Now, this video is about how to overcome your difficulties, any difficulties that you are experiencing right now in your life. And I am going to share with you the exact steps that I use every day to overcome my self-limiting beliefs of doubts, fears, procrastinations. Hi, how are you? Doubts, fears, procrastination, anxiety, letting go of the past, getting triggered. So I'm going to share with you the exact steps that I use to do all that, and also, which is the main thing, is to overcome your negative emotions that you're feeling when you are in a situation, especially when you're around other people and you get triggered in your daily life. Now, the 4 steps are really, really easy. They are being, number 1. Number 2 is thinking. Number 3 is communicating, and number 4 is acting. Now, those 4 steps, being, thinking, communicating, and acting, all together can help you choose to be who you want to be. Now, when I say that, when I say choose to be who you want to be, what I mean is that one of the reasons why you are facing or experiencing the difficulties that you are right now is because you are creating them. You are creating them because you're not being who you want to be. You're not thinking in the right manner. You are not communicating with the universe or with yourself or with your soul in the right manner, and you're not acting how you choose to be. And so when you are trying to overcome your self-limiting beliefs or your negative emotions or your emotional trauma, the first thing you have to truly understand is that when you start controlling, when you start learning how to overcome your difficulties, you are shifting into being a higher version of yourself. Now, in, I think it was day 3 of our challenge, I talked about that. So your consciousness life truly is your consciousness moving into pre-existing life events. And you do that all the time, consciously or unconsciously. Consciously, when you have no idea that's what's actually happening, and you're just living your life as if your life is happening to you, as if you're a victim. And consciously, as you truly know that you are the creator of your own universe, that you create your own difficulties just as much as you can create your own goodness and greatness and your successes and your positivity and your achievements, just as well you can create those as well. But the only thing that's preventing you from doing that is the difficulties that you keep creating in your life, because you believe that's how everything works, and you believe that's how you have to do it. Now, the other thing you truly have to understand is that everything that you're doing, everything that you're creating right now is not your fault. It's just based on a set of conditional beliefs and habits and thinking and communicating that you learned while growing up as a child, that you carried on into adulthood, because no one really taught you how life really works. No one really taught you how we are supposed to live as souls, as vibrational light beings in this beautiful phenomenon we call life. And so these 4 steps will actually help you do that. Now, I've explained these 4 steps in great detail throughout the challenge, but in today's video I'm going to actually just break it down for you so you can put these steps easily into action right away. Alright, so, but the first one is the most important one, because without that the other 3 aren't going to work. So the first one is about being, and it's about choosing to be who you want to be. Now, the challenge in this group is all about choosing to be who you want to be. So at the moment, you believe that you are a mother, a sister, daughter, an employee, employer, that you have to have a job. You believe that you are a woman, which you are, but you're a soul experiencing what it's like to be a woman. You're a soul experiencing what it's like to be a mother. You're a soul experiencing what it's like to go to work. You're a soul that's experiencing all that you are experiencing based on the conditions, beliefs and habits that you learned growing up as a child. But that's not who you really are. You are truly a vibrational light being, a soul, yeah, that has a physical body attached to it. And we live in a vibrational universe. And so this video is going to be about how you can truly understand how you can control, take charge of your own life by understanding those 4 steps, by understanding how you be who you want to be, by understanding how you communicate with the universe, by understanding how you can rewire your mindset, and by understanding how you can act. Because at the moment you are doing step 4 first without actually truly putting the others in place. So you are acting, you are doing everything that you think you need to do to be a better person or to be a higher version of yourself. Everyone is doing that. Even I was doing that. Even I still do that right now. However, I actually do it in a much more conscious manner. So my acting is part of the last bit of this step that you actually do. Once you get your being, your thinking and your communicating in place, then the action will just come automatically and effortlessly. Right, so number 1, being. Being is truly about just making a choice. You have to decide who you want to be right now. Once you make that choice, then you are communicating to the universe exactly who you want to be. So being is, you can't explain what that actually means. You can't really talk about it, because it's a feeling, it's a state that you create within yourself. For an example, when you are happy, you are being happy. When you are playful, you are being playful. When you are fun, you are being fun. When you are humorous, you are being humorous. When you are sad, you are being sad. So you notice that an emotion is attached to your being, but it's your being that creates your emotion. It's not the other way around. So a lot of people think that your emotions control you, and that's only in a conscious manner. But if you choose who you want to be first, like I choose to be happy, then all the emotions that come from that choice will be created for you. I hope that makes sense. So step 1 is being. So if you choose right now who you want to be, for an example, for me, for right now, for the next 2 months, my being, who I want to be, is I am wealth. And that's my whole beingness, that's my isness, that's my who I am being right now for the next 2 months. Now when you choose, you just make that choice right now. You can have the choice to be I am wealth, I am abundance, I am health, I am well-being, I am love, I am happy. So always make your choice with those two words, and then whatever you attach afterwards will be obeyed by your body and mind. And I explain that in the challenge, and it's all about physics. When you use those two words to intend or to set as a goal, then those two words will be acted upon by your mind and body. And it's all about quantum physics, understanding how that works around quantum physics, which was in day one. So if you choose to be whoever you want to be, I am a goddess, because you are a goddess. You were born a goddess. You are a goddess experiencing being a woman. You are a goddess experiencing being a teacher, whatever career you're doing. If you've been a nurse, a teacher, a doctor, whatever that is. Being a mother, being a woman, is not who you really are. It's just you, the goddess that you are, the soul that you are. That's all you are experiencing right now, because that was chosen for you. But now you can choose to be something completely different, whoever you want to be. And you set that intention to be that just by saying, I am a goddess. I am a goddess. I am wealth. I am happy. Now, once you make that choice, then the second step comes in. Because whenever you use the words I am in a negative or a positive way, because a lot of people say to themselves, I am sad, I am depressed, I am angry, I am bored, right? So when you use those negative words after I am, those are the emotions and the thoughts and the feelings that will come with it. But now you're going to switch it so that you are choosing who you want to be, and those thoughts and then the feelings and emotions will come automatically with that intention, with that goal of you choosing to be who you want to be. So that's the main one. That's the most important start, because that's the catalyst for everything starting to change and happen in your life. It's really quite simple to overcome your negative thoughts and emotions. It's just you have to be really, really aware about who you're choosing to be in any given moment. Because in any given moment, you are just passing through your pre-existing life experiences. And what I mean by that is your potentialities, because they already exist. So everything that you desire in life right now already exists, and you are passing through those every moment of your day, every nanosecond exactly. And when you do that, you are moving into different parallel worlds. You are moving into higher versions of yourself. But at the moment, you're not really understanding or conscious or aware that you are doing that until now. And because you are having difficult experiences is the reason why, because you're not really consciously aware of who you are being in any particular moment throughout your day. So I hope that makes sense. If not, just comment below and I will explain further. Now, once you choose who you want to be, then the thoughts will come to you. So you have to think the kind of thoughts that come with your choice. So this is where it gets really a lot of fun, being in step one, because step one takes a little bit of what I would say, like contemplating and really deciding what it is you want to be, or who you actually want to be. So for me, when I say I am wealth, that's who I want to be as the soul that I am. That's who I'm choosing. That's what I'm choosing to experience. When you say I am a goddess, I am wealth, like I am, or I am happy, you are indicating to the universe is that this is what you want to experience in your life. Right? Now, once that decision is made, the universe will do all that it can automatically to bring all those all the people, all the blessings, all the synchronicities, everything to come together to actually give you those experiences that you have chosen, that you want to experience, just because you've made that decision of who you choose to be. So for me, I chose I am wealth because I want to expand my wealth consciousness, which is a little bit different to just money. It's all about my wealth consciousness and being really, really aware of the entirety of that, and it's actually depth and fullness. So I am wealth is about developing my wealth consciousness. Now, because I've made that decision, the universe is going to bring me everything that I need to know and everything that I need to actually live that experience in my life right now, in my physical life. And comes with that the different kinds of thoughts. And so you will need to learn to actually change your thoughts from how you were before to the way to the new thoughts that you want to create. Now, this is where your difficulties that you're experiencing come in, because once you start rewiring your mind and body, your mind and your body are going to start throwing tantrums, because our body and mind are just like our children, and especially like when they're babies. Like, you know, when you have a 2-year-old and they're throwing the tantrums, like 2-year-old tantrums that they throw because they can't get their own way. Well, that's what your mind and body will do once it knows that you are changing things within your life, within your body. The minute your body realizes that you are changing things, it's going to feel unsafe, and this is where it'll start bringing up all your emotional traumas, all the doubts and procrastination and all the fears and all the anxieties. Your body creates that within you because it believes that it's going to be harmed in some way. Our mind and body were only created to keep us safe, and that is it. They were not created to overtake our lives. They were not created to control us. It's the other way around. So once you start changing or being the new you, which happens automatically and instantly once you make that decision, once you start doing that, then all these emotions and negative emotions will start coming up. And you know that this is your body throwing a tantrum because it doesn't want you to change. It wants you to stay the same. It wants you to be negative. It wants you to be fearful. It wants you to be anxious. Your body is making you do that. It's like a habit. It's like an addiction. So, to overcome that, now this is going to be really hard for you to truly understand, but please, I promise you, once you understand this, what your negative emotions really are, then you'll realize that you can overcome them, and it's not going to be that hard. So your negative emotions are just illusions. They don't really exist. They only exist in your mind. Now, they may feel really quite contracting. They might feel quite tight and heavy. That's only because you have trained them. You have taught them. You have taught your body that's what they are. But they are just illusion. They don't exist at all. That's all they are. They don't exist at all. It's just in your mind, in your body. Because what happens is that you have energy flowing through you all the time, 24/7. As a child, you were taught how to interpret and respond to those energies depending on how your parents reacted to you. For an example, if as a child you broke a glass, right, or you broke something and you were yelled and screamed at for near hours and or days or whatever, or minutes and that, and if you were constantly yelled at for something that you did wrong, you would react to that negatively. Now, if those situations happened again, but with different people in different locations, you would have the same kind of reactions to that same kind of feeling over and over and over again until you actually release that energy. And you can release that energy just by saying to yourself, that's just an illusion, that's not even real. And that's all it is. That's all it takes to actually overcome a negative thought or emotion. It's just by saying to it, that's not even, you're just an illusion. And just let it pass by. The other way you can overcome it is just by laughing when you feel it rise. Now you have to do this pretty early, because when you have a negative thought or emotion, you can actually feel it rise up within your body. You can feel the change in your energy. You can feel the change in how you actually feel. And you can catch it early. And if you catch it early, you just need to laugh within you and just let it fly by, like you see a cloud just fly by. Or you can just say to yourself, that's just an illusion. It's not even real. And that will dissipate. It won't cause momentum for you to actually go into the negative mode that we can go into, just because of the thoughts and feelings that we actually are experiencing. Now that's the easy way, but in our live next week I will explain the more deeper way that you can actually release your traumas, your negative, or overcome your negative emotions and feelings. But that's the easy way, is as soon as you feel it coming up in your body, rise in your body, then just say that's just an illusion, it's not even real. And I promise you it'll dissipate, it won't cause a momentum. And the other thing is just laugh or smile, because when you do those things, when you say it's not an illusion, when you just laugh or smile, you are telling your body that you are in charge. You are telling your body that you are changing the way how you want it to respond to those kinds of thoughts or feelings. So you're actually slowly starting to take charge. You're actually slowly starting to rewire your brain and your body, because it's your body that sends those messages up to your brain. Now you want to do it quickly so that your brain does not cause the chemical reactions in the body. And that's why you need to do it really, really quickly. As soon as you feel those emotions well up in your body, then you can laugh or smile within, or just say it's not an illusion out loud or in your mind, and that will actually slowly dissipate. Now this may be like a real simple and easy and effortless way, and you may not think that it will work, but I promise you, this is how I do. This is how I deal with my negative emotions all the time. I just smile and laugh at them, because to me they're just like your children. You just let that emotion pass by, but you're actually responding to it in a different manner. Just like when you're a child, just like with your children. You know, you get to the point where you realize that you have to respond differently to your children so that you get a different response for them. Otherwise, if you keep reacting to them the way you have been, they're just going to keep doing what they're doing. They're just going to keep throwing tantrums, but they're going to escalate. Right? But if you respond in a different manner, then you are taking control of your child's behavior, and not the other way around. Your children's not taking control of your behavior. It's the same with your body. You've got to take control of your body's behavior and rewire it and teach it to respond differently to the energy and the feelings and the emotions that are coming through you. Now once you start doing that, you will start having different thoughts, and you will start having different emotions. And then when you start having different thoughts and emotions, then you start communicating differently to yourself and to others and to the universe. You start communicating in a positive way. And then once you start doing that, then you will be inspired to act differently. You will be inspired to act in the way where you keep choosing to be who you want to be. Now, this process can take as long as you want. So for me, now I can use these steps and change my whole reality within 3 days. And this is what I'm working on right now. This is what I'm experimenting with. So everything that I've shared with you, I've practiced and experienced in my own life and in my own body, so that I can start rewiring it and reprogramming it, so I can create the physical reality, the physical life that I actually want to experience. And I am doing it right now so that I can change my whole reality within 3 days, because I want to experience more wealth of life, wealth of the universe in a bigger manner, in a more expansive manner, and not just in a really physical kind of manner. And so that's happening right now, and I started this yesterday, Wednesday. I started yesterday, last night, because I thought, right, what do I actually want to experience? So I want to experience being wealthy, and I want to do that by expanding my wealth consciousness. And so I've started thinking differently and feeling differently and communicating differently. And now I'm into the acting differently. And one of the ways that I'm acting differently is by doing this live and by doing other things. So I hope that has explained the 4 steps, but they are 4 easy steps, and they just flow into each other. So you don't have to worry about doing step 1 and then think about, okay, so when do I do step 2? Once you start step 1, everything will start flowing to you. You will know immediately. The thinking and the communicating and acting will come automatically, because you've told the universe who you want to be, and they have to act, they have to obey you. Now, how this process is for you depends entirely on how you respond to the new experiences and new energies that you will come across. Meaning, you are going to have to learn to respond to everything that you experience in a positive manner, no matter what it is, no matter if people are shitty at you, no matter if you're having a bad day, no matter if you've got bills coming, doesn't matter what it is. You have to look at everything that you experience in your life as something positive, perfect, and absolutely right for you from that point on. Because why it is absolutely perfect for you and right for you is because you are the soul, and everything from a soul point of view, everything from a spiritual point of view is perfect for you, because you choose to be this way. And so once you choose something, whether you are doing it consciously or not, the universe will give you everything that you need and that you want to be that being that you truly want to be. They don't care. The universe doesn't give a fuck whether it's going to hurt you or not, because they believe that's your job. You are the one who should decide whether it's going to harm you or not, whether it's going to be good for you or not. The universe doesn't give a fuck about that. What they care about is giving you everything that you choose to be, everything that you choose to experience. So you can either choose the good things in life, the best things that you could ever want in life, or you can choose the opposite, the really shitty, crappy things in life. But once you make that choice, the universe will do everything that you could ever want or ever need to give you to be that being. So it's entirely up to you who you want to be, whether you want the best things in life or not. Now, for the being part, for deciding who you really want to be, what I suggest you do is get a piece of paper or a journal, and then write down these questions so that you can actually start creating who you want to be. So first of all, think about what you want to look like. What do you want to look like as this new being or this new person that you are going to be? Remember, you are already moving into being a higher version of yourself, but you're doing it unconsciously. Now this time, when you choose to be someone, you are doing it consciously, that you know exactly who you want to be. So first of all, you have to decide, what do you actually want to look like? Yeah. Then you have to then ask the question about, what do you want to look like? How do you want to feel? How do you want to feel every day as this new person? What do you want to look like as this person? How do you want to feel as this new person? How do you want to act or be as this new person? Do you want to be loving? Do you want to be kind? Do you want to be free? Do you want to be open, trusting and honest? Those kinds of things. So write and think about who you want to be and how you want to be. The other thing is, what do you want to wear? What kind of clothes do you want to wear? And it could be anything. This is your big huge dream list about being the new person. Alright? And so you can create whoever you want to be. The sky is the limit. There is no limits. The only limit is your mind. So be limitless about, what do you want to look like? How do you want to behave? What do you want to think? How do you want to speak? How do you want to talk? What do you want to wear? Where do you want to live? Who do you want around you? Oh, here's the other thing that I need to make you become aware of. Once you start moving and shifting and being really, really conscious about who you are being, you will be raising your frequency and your vibration, meaning that you will be emitting a different vibration out to the universe. Now, when that happens, the people that are around you, including your family and the people that you love, will not be around you much longer, because they will not be able to handle your new frequency and your new vibration. Now, when that happens, you have to let that go, because if you don't, you're going to slip back into being the older version of you. Now, it's not only people, but your location, your job, your whatever you're doing, they will also shift too, because the universe is going to give you everything that you ever desire in your physical reality, which means that you will be around different people. You will be in a different location. It could be in the same place, but in a different location in that same place. It could be a different country or a different city. But when you change, everything will come into play for you to be that change. And that means letting go of the people that do not serve you, letting go of the places that do not serve you, letting go of everything energetically that does not serve you, that will not allow you to be this new being. So be prepared for that. You will notice that people will not be the same towards you than they are now. So just be prepared for that, especially with your with the ones really, really close to you. They will notice a big difference, and they will either do one of two things. The first thing is they will actually flow with you. They will actually follow you and go with you with your new shifts and that, or they won't, and they will resist you, and they will start throwing tantrums as well. They will start playing up, because they know that there's something different about you. They don't know, they won't have any idea what it is, but they will know that there's something different to you, and they won't like it, because it means that you are not being who they want you to be. Because this is what happens, and it's a great thing, because you're choosing who you want to be. You're not allowing other people to tell you who you want to be. So that's another big thing. It can be quite traumatic for some people, because relationships get a bit difficult when that happens. But just know that everything that will happen to you, once you start being and once you start choosing to be this beautiful being that you want to be, everything will be for your benefit and everything will be good. I promise you that. Even though it will not feel like it at that time, it will be good for you. Alright, lovely, so that's it. So, being and thinking and communicating, thinking and feeling and communicating and then acting. Those are the 4 steps that that you can do to overcome any difficulties that you are experiencing right now. And you can choose to do that right now. You don't have to tolerate, you don't have to experience the shitty things that you're experiencing right now. It's only because you choose to do that. Once you choose not to, once you choose something else, something different, then things will start shifting for you, and they will start shifting pretty quickly. Now the other thing is, once you start making that choice, you have to follow it through. You have to, it's like a goal, you have to follow it through by being really, really, really convinced that you can do it, because you can, because it's already done. You're already that person already. You are just aligning yourself to that new person, to that new version of you. You're not creating it, you're just aligning yourself to it, because you are already it. What you are doing is you're getting rid of all the physical negativity, you're getting rid of all the energies that do not serve you to actually become that new you, and that is it. You're not creating it, you're just getting rid of all the physical things that are preventing you from being that new person right now. And that's all that's happening, and you'll be doing that as you shift into your new reality every second. Kapai? So just know that you don't need to worry about creating, you don't need to worry about the how either. You don't have to worry about how you're going to do it. All you have to be really, really convinced is what you actually want to achieve, and follow that through with conviction and faith and belief in yourself that this is going to happen, because it will, because it already has, and you're just aligning to it. You're just stepping up into it, and that's all that's happening. Right, lovelies. Now, if this resonates with you guys, and if you find this of value, then please share it with other women, because this might be exactly what they're looking for. Now, if you want to work further with me at a deeper level, then pop a red heart below this video and jump on a call with me so we can explore exactly what we can do to help you be this new being, and we can give you exactly what you want. Because once we find out exactly what we want, then it'll be much easier for us to help you shift into being this beautiful goddess that you truly are. And like I said, the time it takes is up to you. It can take less than 7 days, or it can take more. And if you want to truly find out, and if you want to truly step into being the beautiful goddess that you are, then pop a red heart below this video, and I will get back to you to actually lock in a time for us to actually jump on a call and talk about how we can give you what you want, how we can help you do exactly what you want, so that we can help you step into being the beautiful goddess that you are. Right, lovelies? So practice that, make a choice about who you want to be, and then journal what you want to look like, what do you want to wear, where do you want to live, how do you want to look, what do you want to say, what do you want to think. Yeah? And you will come up with this beautiful description of what you want to be, and then read that every night, read that every day, once in the morning, read out throughout your day, so that you can actually just embody that beingness that you truly, truly want to be every day, which will help you maintain your faith and belief that this is going to happen. Alright, lovelies, I will see you next week in our next live video. We're going to go deeper into overcoming your difficulties of being who you want to be in a much deeper way, because the other thing that I'm going to share with you is how to actually release the energies that are stored within you, within different parts of your body. Alright, lovelies. Bye.